Welcome to this week's episode of Your Stock Request for the 15th of August. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director of Fairmont Equities. Your Stock Request is a weekly video where I take your requests and analyse the share price charts. So this week we have Webjet, BLK, DNA, PNV and Corporate Travel. So if you have a request, please send it through. Make sure you've signed up to the free newsletter. Make sure you share this video on social media. And just remember, any advice is general only. So we'll start off with Webjet. A few months ago, it was looking pretty bullish in terms of the charting pattern, but clearly that has turned around and now it's on a bit of a downward slope. So given the recent market weakness and the way it's been trading here, it does look like it will continue sliding. I'd be aiming for the filling of the gap that was created in February. So we're looking at levels back towards potentially 1150. Okay, BLK, if we have a look at a weekly chart to start with, you could see that longer term, it's a very ugly looking chart. But if we switch back to the daily chart on a positive note, volume has been picking up recently while it's down here. So possibly a sign of accumulation. It's hitting some resistance here as it touches that gap. I can't get too excited about it. I'd like to see not only the gap get filled sort of in the mid-20s, but the push through that. And I think if it could do that, then it would start to be looking a bit more interesting. Okay, DNA. Again, look at a long-term weekly chart. Massive capital destroyer, but if we look at what's happened over the last year, this huge drop was met with quite a bit of volume, and then the shares were unable to get pushed lower. So possibly we've got a low point here. They've been meandering higher. I think that there's obviously some resistance here that it's come back on. So possible low, but at the moment it doesn't look like there's any sort of fantastic upside momentum. I think it just needs to use up more time here, and hopefully in time it can break higher. PNV, great run since the start of the year. Actually for the last 2 years, it's just had a fantastic move higher. What I'm seeing here is, okay, the share price has come back a bit, but in the greater scheme of things, this actually just looks like a bullish flag. So we've got consolidation here, nice price rejection from lower down. So all we need to see now is a break of this flag, and then we should end up with a substantial rally from there. So wait for the breakout first, and then you've got a trade on your hands. And finally, Corporate Travel. So again, not a good looking chart, unfortunately. Share price is still on a slide since earlier this year. Clearly there will be support back here at $20, but it remains to be seen what kind of support we will see. I think as soon as it hits $20, that's not necessarily a chance for you to hit the buy button, because it may well just crack right through it. So what we need is a huge amount of buying to come in at $20, and that would be a good sign. But at the moment, there's nothing here indicating to me that it's going to hold $20. It may well fall through it. All right, well, that's it for this week. Please send me your requests, share the video around, and we'll be back next week.